So what exactly is a Charger RT road and track? Okay, you come across videos, right, mine included, and it says road and track. Well, it's a trim level, and it lived between the regular RT and the Scat Pack. And basically, for when it was brand new, for an extra, I think it was $3,000, it just came with options to upgrade the performance, the look of it, and a couple other things. But from a visual standpoint, the upgrades came, the outside badges became red. That's how you can kind of tell if it's a road and track trim level. Also, too, the custom seats, the stitching, and then it also came with Dodge's performance pages, which is usually only accessible with the 392 and above. So, those are some of the visual and cool components there. But what was the performance aspect of the road and track trim level? So you did get an upgraded suspension. So when you put it in sport mode, the suspension tightened up and you can handle turns a little bit better. So, you don't get into a Charger and really kind of expect to go around turns and such. So the suspension was upgraded. There's going to be more out there than what I'm going to explain, but I'm just touching on two of the major aspects. So the suspension, and then the other one was the rear axle ratio. Okay, the regular RT comes with a 2.62 rear axle ratio, and the one in the road and track got the same that comes from the Scat Pack and the SRT models, which is the 3.07. So what does that do? It doesn't increase the horsepower or the torque or anything. Imagine you're looking at a dyno graph, okay, and you have your max torque and your max horsepower, right? All that's doing, the rear axle ratio, is allowing the people in the road and track and the Scat Pack to access that max torque sooner. So if you're racing a road and track, typically your races are 0 to 60, 0 to 100, maybe some rolling races from, whatever, 20 to 70 or 30 to whatever. So what that's allowing the person that's in the road and track is it's allowing them to access their max torque and their max horsepower sooner than you. And that's why the road and track feels a lot faster. It actually has the same exact powers, same exact torque. It's just when you want that max, when you want that torque and when you want that horsepower, you feel it more because you don't drive all the time at 120 miles per hour, So that is basically the two major performance differences that I know about. I know that there's a couple other things, but those are the two major ones.